Welcome to the podcast that earned recognition 2 years in a row, 2019 and 2020, as one of the best podcasts in the marketing research field. This is Research Business Daily Report. And we're glad to see that you're watching us today because hopefully it will lead you to help us support the video research series that you're about to watch. We'll tell you how you can do that at the end of today's report. I'm Bob Lederer, now in my 26th year as the respected voice in market research. Over the past half decade or maybe longer, the term virtual reality and how it is used by researchers have become a new way of life and a new tool in the research toolbox. But there's a growing alternative to virtual reality. It's called augmented reality. And if you're not entirely certain what augmented reality is, and I, for one, am one of those people, or what it is good for and how to put it to work in your research, well, we have someone who's quite expert today who can spell that out. NailBiter VP Katie Egge. Please take it away.
Perhaps you've heard of the term augmented reality, but it might be equally likely that you aren't aware of its applications for the market research industry. Augmented reality is actually a very hot area for research. It is making waves at Apple, Microsoft, Google, and Facebook, among many others. And its users are all placing huge future bets on augmented reality as opposed to virtual reality. However, you are probably much more familiar with virtual reality. So let's differentiate between them. Virtual reality would be virtual stimuli in an entirely virtual environment. A headset is required for virtual reality in order to fully immerse someone in the virtual world. Augmented reality would be virtual stimuli in the real world. Many mobile devices can be used to apply augmented reality, so a pair of goggles is not required. Virtual reality has been around since the 60s and should have been a natural fit, but has struggled to obtain widespread market research adoption. Virtual reality, with headsets and necessary software, became and remained a niche tool. It required investment, time, and costly stimuli. Any good market researcher worth his or her salt wasn't going to sit still in the face of those challenges, which is why augmented reality is now receiving attention. Augmented reality is cost-effective and does not require any gadgets other than a mobile device. So, augmented reality is becoming more commonplace. But where does this technology fit in for market research? Well, it's a natural fit for all pre-launch stages within innovation. Testing new concepts, packs, or claims and messaging without physical prototypes. That is a huge value proposition and welcomes iterative, agile development of new products. It's also a beautiful, flexible fit for aisle and planogram testing, or display and marketing testing as well. And what is great is that augmented reality can be leveraged in the moment as consumers and shoppers are naturally engaged with categories. But let's be straight, there are some watchouts as well. Augmented reality should present a clear benefit for research being conducted. It should not be forced into an application. For example, it makes sense for a new bottle design, but a new flavor, probably not. Augmented reality ideally should be used in a behavioral context. It is an excellent way to present new items to consumers with real-world context. However, accompany that item with video collection to capture consumers' immediate reactions. Leveraging augmented reality in a traditional survey context will dilute the technology's value, as immediate reactions are lost. If you are interested in augmented reality, there are several available options. Check on Google for several choices, including ours, and a free version you can put to the test with Sketchfab. In any event, here's one more valuable addition to your research toolbox.
That's a wrap on today's Research Business Daily Report. If you don't watch this regularly, you may not know that the editorial goal of these videos is to present you with news insights and or a commentary that you won't find anywhere else. And if you give us a regular view, you're going to see that that's the case. And we hope your appreciation for what we are presenting will grow. And as one side of that appreciation, perhaps you can consider becoming an RBDR Patreon supporter. In other words, donating whatever reasonable amount you feel is comfortable on a regular monthly basis. And that's why we set our exclusive crowdfunding platform at patreon.com/RBDR so you could do just that. Pay it a visit and see what you can perhaps do. We hope that you have a good research day, and we'll be looking for you to join us back here again tomorrow. Until then, as I always recommend, please stay safe.